Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Moments. Today, there's a story circulating online, a first-hand account from a fan who saw Jimin and Jungkook in person. No photos, no videos, no official confirmation, just a moment felt. But believe me, being just a few steps away from them is enough to make your heart race and emotions swirl. Are you ready to explore the rarely seen human side of these two global icons? Let's begin. A new update about Jikook is making its way across the internet. And as always, before we get swept up in excitement or speculation, there's one thing to remember: there are no photos, no videos, no official confirmations. This is just a story from one witness, a personal experience that might be real or might just be perception. Yet, in fandoms, curiosity and excitement often blur the line between fact and possibility. But let's be honest, this isn't impossible. Wherever Jimin is, Jungkook is often nearby. We all know that dynamic, the aura that's hard to describe but unmistakable to those who have noticed it. According to a Korean fan's account, on February 24, 2026, they accidentally encountered them at a location that appeared to be a filming set or production area. No technical details were given, no mention of what project was being filmed, just, they came for filming. That's it. No staff names, no addresses, no specific clues. Just a raw experience, lived firsthand. The fan claimed to be close enough to hear some of the brief words they exchanged. Imagine standing just a few steps away. Suddenly, these two global icons are right in front of you. Not on a screen, not on a stage, but real, in the same world as you. It's no wonder the witness felt shocked, perhaps even in disbelief. What struck the fan most was Jungkook. On stage, we see him as grand, charismatic, intense, a presence that fills the room. He's alluring, commanding, every movement seemingly designed to captivate millions. But in person, without stage makeup, dramatic lighting, or visual effects, he looks completely different. A side that left the witness mesmerized. His small face, round sparkling eyes, like stars contained within them. This duality isn't a secret to us fans, but seeing it firsthand confirms it. Jungkook can be intense yet gentle, strong yet innocent. The fans' perception of Jimin also changed drastically. On screen, Jimin sometimes appears more feminine, delicate, perhaps less masculine by conventional visuals. But in real life, his direct gaze, body language, and physical presence assert otherwise. He is soft, elegant, almost ethereal, yet firm and masculine. The combination is overwhelming. The fan admitted being stunned, even more than when seeing him on camera. Delicate facial features merged with an aura of confidence, and it can't be faked. One aspect made the experience even more remarkable: their humility. Without cameras, without interactions meant to be shown, they remained polite, attentive, and calm. No acting. No forced formality. Just two people comfortable together, laughing lightly, joking unintentionally, sharing simple moments, and it felt profoundly human. The witness added that they had hoped to see V as well, but he wasn't there. The honesty in that comment signals that this story isn't fabricated. It's not crafted to create a narrative, just a real experience being shared. And behind it all, the most important lesson is this: they are okay. They work peacefully, they stay focused, warm, calm, and professional. Rumors don't change the reality that they carry out projects with dedication. Perhaps Jikook is preparing something, or maybe not. What's certain is that there's no official confirmation, and that must be received with a clear head. What happens with Jungkook cannot be dismissed lightly. This isn't merely fandom drama or an overreaction. It reflects a greater pressure: the relentless dehumanization of a person who has lived under global scrutiny for more than a decade. Let's be clear, Jungkook is no longer the shy 15-year-old debutante. He's not the nervous maknae learning to speak in front of a camera. He's an adult man, nearly 30, who has devoted his youth to the stage. Countless hours of training, exhausting world tours, constant media pressure, near impossible standards of perfection, he endures it all without pause. Yet for some, it is never enough. In his recent livestream, what struck most was his admission about the hate he receives. He doesn't ignore it. He doesn't underestimate it. He doesn't pretend it doesn't exist. He speaks honestly. Some people oppose him, mock him, even wish him to fail. Some even go further, wishing him dead. Imagine the psychological toll. Performing for millions, smiling, singing, joking, while aware that some wish for your downfall. That's not mere criticism. That's hostility, systemic verbal abuse, and threats weighing on the soul. Ironically, some focus on trivial matters, whether he drinks, minor words, while ignoring real threats. The imbalance is painful. Extreme public opinion culture, inhuman celebrity standards, can never justify damaging someone's mental stability. Jungkook has grown up without privacy. Teenage mistakes become news. His body is discussed, personal decisions trending. And when he acts as an adult, acknowledging vulnerability, speaking truth, it's considered wrong. There's a deep pain when many love an idealized version of you but reject the real you. In that live, Jungkook sounded tired. Tired of knowing not everyone likes him. Tired of carrying impossible expectations. Tired of knowing some await his fall. And yet, despite being tired, he works, creates, stays connected with fans. That resilience is extraordinary, but it doesn't mean invincible. The issue of male vulnerability is evident too. When an adult man admits to life threats, it should be an alarm for all of us. Yet often, men's emotions are dismissed, as if fame erases the right to feel hurt. But this isn't about fame, it's about humanity. That live wasn't an ordinary moment. It was a small window into the human behind a global icon. What should emerge is empathy, not judgment. Behind the scenes, behind the spotlight, behind all rumors and gossip, there is a feeling human, a breathing soul, a fragile heart. Jungkook is not a performance machine. He is not a fictional character for collective fantasy. He is a real human, deserving space to breathe, to air, to be tired, to be happy. And Jikook, in their togetherness, shows this love, friendship, professionalism, and warmth, not for cameras, but real in their own world. They work, they laugh, they focus, they show up. If there's one lesson from this update, one thing to remember, it's simple. Even the biggest stars can be fragile. And we, fandom, fans, humans, must remember that behind a global aura, there are humans worthy of love, respect, and protection. Every rumor can be approached carefully. Every story can be enjoyed without judgment. But the most important thing is this: they are okay. And that alone is enough to bring relief. Behind all the spotlight, rumors, and gossip, the most important truth is this: they are okay. Jikook remains focused, warm, and real in their world. Even the biggest stars can be fragile, and as fans, we have a responsibility to honor their humanity. So enjoy this story with an open heart, and remember, the most valuable thing is not the rumor, but the reality that they are still here, still working, still greeting the world with their warmth. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next update.